Welcome back, and we're going to Burcode Winery. It's the oldest winery in the Lodi wine valley. The grounds were absolutely beautiful, and the hospitality of the host was wonderful. When we were going in, it's so many great areas that you can take pictures or picnic, simply enjoy yourself at. We really, really, really loved when we walked in and when we were coming out. That fountain there, we took a cute picture at. That's the picture that you see for the thumbnail. And when we went in, I was absolutely shocked. It was just beautiful. I love all the, I don't know if that wood is mahogany, but the wood and the detail and the architecture was wonderful. Look at those wine chips. I got some of those when we were in Sausalito. Those are great. I didn't buy this container. It was much smaller than the container from Sausalito. But as you can see, that bar, and it is just amazing. It's so majestic and grand. There's a whole story behind these artifacts that they have in this place. You should go and check them out.
It's citrusy, but it's not overpowering. So it's got a little pineapple-y base on the back. So that's kind of where the sweetness comes if you like sweet.
Okay.
And then you have your Grenache, which is a very, very light red. So if you like reds, I always say, on this Grenache, serve it chilled. This tastes best chilled. And then you'll have your Mourvedre, which is also a lighter red, but not as light as your Grenache. You're getting a little bit more punch, a little bit more fruit.
Okay.
And then the darker ones, those I always call your slap in the face. There, you're like, hello, we're here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're like, so you'll have your Merlot, and then you'll have your Cabernet Syrah. So it's a Cabernet Sauvignon grape mixed with the Syrah.
Oh, wow.
So the Syrah kind of brings a little sweetness to that one. Mm-hmm. And then at the end you'll have your crankcase, which is the popular one. And that one you might like, because that's sweet.
Okay.
It's not super sweet, but it's sweet.
This is a lot of wine. So you get how many?
One, communion on steroids. And so crankcase is the most popular one here, and it's a blend, but we don't know what's in it because the winemaker keeps it a secret.
Oh,
so nobody knows what's in it, but it's the most popular one.
Which one is that? The last
the
one?
very last one. This
Okay.
one right here, the crankcase. So, and then when you're done, I'll come check on you. We also have a ruby late harvest Viognier and a 10-year toddy. Those are all our sweet wines.
Oh, your Viognier is sweet?
Yeah, we have a late harvest Viognier, which means they keep the grape on super long, and so the longer you keep it on, the more concentrated it gets.
And we'll be able to taste that one?
Yeah.
I like Viognier. Yeah, I want to taste that.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
And then
Nice.
if you're interested in membership, we have information right here.
So you are mostly a red or a Zinfandel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll find that mostly in Lodi and the foothills. You'll find more of the reds more than the whites, just because of the heat factor, for one thing. Where at Napa, when you go to Napa, you'll get all those coastal winds coming in. And so it'll cool off in the evening, it'll cool off. You'll get those white grapes, your Chardonnays, your Pinots, all of those grapes you tend to get more towards the coast. Where when you go to the foothills, then you'll get your older reds.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you.
So my first wine is a Viognier. I'm going to try. It's very fruit forward. You can taste pineapple and peach. It's very, very nice. Oh, it's a great recommendation. We'll see what the cost is and what the alcohol. Next we have a Grenache. I don't know what year it is. I don't know alcohol volume, but it's kind of different. This is very nice. It's very dry.
It smells dry though.
And it's refreshing. It's not a favorite for me.
Kind of gives you a kick, don't it? Okay.
It's dry.
Well, you know
It's a very dry drink. This is the Grenache. This is a Mourvedre. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, but let's try it.
I smell berries.
Got berries being smelled.
I smell a little bit of oak.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
oak. This is an oaky smell. What do we think, ladies? Let me try.
It's sweet.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, it is sweet with a dry finish. It's sweet with a dry finish.
Ooh, that's dry.
It's sweet with a dry
Taste
finish.
the berries.
Taste the berries. Let me see.
I'm getting.
I didn't taste the berries though. I taste the oak. Yeah.
I'm not fond of this one. It has a very dry finish. It kind of
It's kind of robust. Is that?
no. This
No,
one
it's
doesn't.
not?
It doesn't come off as robust. You need a Malbec or a Bordeaux.
Picker in the cheek is the robust.
Oh, okay.
Like, very.
Okay.
What would you say about this, Heather?
It's very mild.
It is. It's a mild but dry. I can't
To me,
taste
it's
the
sweet
berries.
because
in it.
I'm a heavy red drinker.
I'm definitely gonna get a bottle of that 2017 Viognier. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Which
It's a
one
nice
was that
summer,
one? This
the
one?
white
First one.
Okay. Hooked everything
You guys
up in
taste
my
that?
I was never fond of.
the Merlot.
So-
It's more tannic. So
This
the more
Merlot
tannins it
is
has,
more
the better.
tannic, so
Yeah.
that's why it's so
Versus acidic,
dry
yeah.
versus acidic. It is 14.2% alcohol per volume, and it is $29.99. So if you're a club member, it's $25.49. Membership has its privileges.
I like petite Shiraz.
So this time I'm doing the Cabernet Syrah. Now, one thing that's different with this wine tasting,
The-
because
is that
of the
Cabernet?
pandemic, all of the wineries are approaching wine tasting a different way. So what we received, if you saw, was that tray of communion wines, is what I'll call it. And so we have to take from our communion cup and pour it into our wine. Again, the universal wine glass. As you see, it has just a slight curvature to it. And it too is, I can't see in my sunglasses. This one, it doesn't look like it's a Rydell, but it's still a good glass. You can hear the ting. I'm not going to do my glasses this week. But this winery that we are at is Berghold Vineyards, and they're the oldest vineyard and winery in Lodi. So it has been quite the pleasure. As you've seen in the video, there's tons of antiques around. It's a beautiful story about this winery, and the people have been absolutely pleasant. So I'm very happy to have the opportunity to do the tasting here.
Yeah.
So this is the Cabernet Syrah. You know I'm not a Syrah fan, but let's get into it. It's a 2015.
That's good.
So let's
yeah,
see.
That's good.
Let me smell. Smells sweet. It smells fruity.
I like it.
Uh-oh.
You like it?
My
I
girlfriend Heather says she likes it. Christina emptied her glass, Miss New Drinker. I'm going to show you at the next winery.
Yeah,
This is a very
I
small
emptied
table.
it back in there
Oh, she
right
put it in
there.
the communion cup.
I
Okay,
put the
they give us
communion
the
cup.
communion cup and the communion tray, by the way. But let me try the Syrah. So this is a bolder, more forward,
It's bold.
but it's also got a little dry, light finish to it.
It's got a little sweetness.
It has a taste, we'll say, a taste of sweetness. It's not terrible. When I think about this wine, and what I want to pair it with, I'm thinking a pasta with a marinara would be really, really nice. What would you say? Meatballs. It does. It does call meatballs very well. A red sauce,
I
definitely.
know.
It calls a red sauce. I would definitely do this with a cheese
what we
board.
have
This
for
is definitely a
lunch?
cheese
This
board
what we
or
have?
charcuterie. It's going to be very, very nice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
14.2% alcohol per volume, and it too is $29.99 a bottle.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad. So that Viognier that I started the tasting with, it was 13.5% alcohol, and it is $23.99. I'm going to be purchasing that, so we'll do a fuller review on that wine. It was really, really so nice. Next we're gonna have, they call it crankcase. That's definitely not a varietal.
Blend.
It's a blend. They call their blend crankcase.
Their mystery blend from their wine.
It's the mystery blend from their winemaker, and it's supposed to be their best seller. So let's see what it does for us. So we're pouring it from the communion cup into the wine glass. It's nice.
Different.
It's nice.
You taste
It's
the
not
cherry.
terrible.
Oh,
It has a little bit of a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Christina says it's a cherry that she
I'm gonna
tastes.
taste a little
Oh, I
cherry.
like it.
What do you taste?
It almost tastes like a port.
A what?
Mhm.
A port.
But it's dry. It's not as sweet as a port.
No.
It's dry.
I
It's
don't
not like
the
my
sweetness
blend
of
that I
a
had
port.
before. It's not my
It's like
favorite
a
blend.
syrup
It's
of ports,
okay.
But this is a little
It's
lighter.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It's $39.99 and the alcohol volume is 15.2%. It does say that it has hints of cinnamon and toasted vanilla.
I didn't taste that.
I don't taste nor smell it, but it is what it is. It is creamy. It's very creamy though. It has a very creamy,
I didn't taste the
like
cinnamon nor the
velvety
vanilla.
finish, but I don't taste the cinnamon nor the vanilla. It's nice though. So this is a special. This is a special shot for us. This is the Viognier. It's the reserved, and
You never
it
seen my
is
puppy.
a late harvest.
Oh.
Look at how
Well,
deep
they
the
kinda
color
like
is
not
on
really-
this. It is supposed to be sweet. It reminds me of the Angelica that you find at Visa 2. So let's give it a taste.
Does it? Go ahead.
It's supposed to be their best seller. We'll see. And the Viogniers aren't, that I know of, usually sweet. So we'll see
like
what
this
this
one.
is.
Okay.
Oh, Christina says she likes it.
Yeah,
Let's
y'all.
see. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try it. It smells interesting. You can smell the
It
you can
doesn't
smell the
shock you.
sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a sweet
I
one.
can't tell you what I taste, but it's very
Let me get ready.
I like this one. Okay, how much is this? You may get a bottle of this one out of me.
$34.99. That's
Oh.
not bad. Which
Oh yeah,
technically would
this
be
is like
$29.99,
syrup
right?
to me.
You pay for your $10 tasting.
yeah.
Okay.
This is like syrup
like
to
that.
me. I'm
It's
not
too
gonna.
sweet for me.
It's too sweet. I can't. It's a dessert.
Uh-huh.
I still
They
drink
would
it.
call this a dessert wine. I would do this after like garlic crab, or a crab boil, and you want a dessert wine.
Yeah.
This is the wine. Okay, so I take that back. This is a good. I've never had a sweet Viognier like this. It's good, and it would go really good like after a very what do you call that?
Heavy dinner?
Very very savory meal. You know how you want something sweet and you need to like, this is it, because it's not too sweet. It's not. It's definitely a dessert Viognier, but it's not like a port. But it's definitely sweet. I wouldn't just open it and just drink it. And I think it needs to be chilled more. I think if they chilled it more, it would be really, really good. This is definitely great after a savory meal for a dessert.
That's why you have very little.
Yes,
You know,
and you just would give it a little, just maybe
If you're
this
not
much.
knocked over yet from dinner, you'll be knocked over.
Okay, so we did our wine tasting. This is Heather, very dear friend of mine, and she's here tasting with me. And I would like to know, Heather, your overall perspective of the 6 wines that we've tasted.
My favorite was the crankcase, the mix.
Really?
The blend.
She liked the blend.
I liked it. I'm a blend fan.
Yes.
And then my second favorite was the cab.
The Syrah?
Syrah.
Oh my gosh. So my favorites were the Viognier and the Viognier. I only liked the Viognier, and I'm going to purchase that bottle. Will you purchase a bottle? Would you feel like you would want to purchase a bottle of any of these?
No.
No.
I'm going to pass.
She's going to pass. So they were probably, we have a scale of 5 wine glasses. 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. Let's go through them and can you give me a
Okay.
ranking?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna give you all my ranking as well. So for the Viognier, what would you give it for wine glasses?
3.
And for me, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
The Grenache,
3.
for me, I'm gonna give it a 2. For the Mourvèdre, the new one, the Mourvèdre, I don't even know how to say the word.
A 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. The Merlot,
2.
yeah, I think I'm gonna give the Merlot a 2 as well. The Cabernet Syrah,
3.
the Cabernet Syrah for me a 2, and the Crankcase.
4.
And for me, It's a 2. It wasn't all of that to me.
I'm a bold
And then
red lover.
we have the special Viognier, which was the like nightcap Viognier, late harvest. What would you give it?
3.
I would give it a 3 too. So there you are. That's our review from this first Berghold Vineyards here in Lodi. So let's ask Christina. So this is the infamous Christina that you've been hearing, our new wine taster. Christina, what do you think about the wines that you had here? What was the wine that you enjoyed the most?
Which one was
That was the late harvest Viognier.
the late harvest
Viognier.
Viognier.
And what was your favorite wine? What was your least favorite wine?
What's that red one? The big one, what is that?
The Cabernet.
Cabernet.
Syrah, the
Syrah.
Cabernet Syrah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, how would you sum up your experience, your first wine tasting? This is your very, very first wine tasting experience. How would you?
It was
sum up-
wonderful. It's great.
It's great. You're so funny. So we're at Michael David Winery. They have the wine freak show, and we're doing our tasting. So I'm starting off with the Sauvignon.
And then we'll call her Scipio.
Christina at the end is having the rosé. Rosé all day.
Oh. And then right now we're using 3-day express in certain areas.
Dad got filter on her camera.
I got filter on my camera. No, you just that beautiful, honey.
I'm assuming we're not going to ship anything today.
Now I'm going into my next one. It's going to be a Chardonnay.
This one's more of a crisp Chardonnay.
Okay.
Very buttery, creamy.
That's what I
a little
like.
citrus.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Very
love that.
buttery, creamy, a little citrus. That's the Chardonnay I like.
Sorry, I'll give you guys some time. I have to check and see if we did though. We have to inventory at the end of the day. So I wouldn't have it until after it's
Crisp. It's a then the smack is good. Okay, everyone. So basically, my sound got corrupted some kind of way. So I ended up purchasing the Chardonnay and the Lodi Zen, which was a play on the 7 Deadly Zens. They were the creators of that I learned. And so I was really, here you see the Deadly Zens. And so I was very happy to find that out. And so I purchased it. Wine tasting at Michael David was really, really fun. It was great to find out about them making the 7 Deadly Zens and being able to sell it and get it in mass production and make a good coin on that and expand their winery. So when we left the winery, we were ready for a different, a change of pace, and to kind of close out our day, we thought we would do something great. So you see us going by all these beautiful vineyards, which I didn't even know existed in Lodi. And I really enjoyed our ride over to a little strip mall. And in that strip mall, you'll see that we went and had a little dessert on our way home. So that was our closing little event. We went to this cute little cookie store called Crumble, and they had the largest cookies. So you'll see that now.